So today I am going to be looking at making an email campaign. The best way I found to do this for low to no cost is going with AWeber. Your first 500 subscribers is free, and there's no cost for it. So that's a really great way to build up your email list to a pretty decent number without having to pay for anything. So when you get to AWeber, you're going to create an account if you don't already have one, which is super simple, pretty much the same everywhere. It'll walk you through it. Put in your email, all your information. You're going to put in password and all that, and you're going to create your account. Once your account is created, this is what it's going to look like on your home screen here. And so there's a lot of other things that I can do here. None of this really applies to me at the moment because today I am just interested in making my email campaign. So to do that, I'm going to go over here to messages and it's going to load it up. And over here we have all of these things: drafts, broadcasts, split test, campaigns. Today we're looking at campaigns. So we are looking at campaigns today, but before you do that, we have to go in here to make some drafts. That way we can just drag and drop when we're creating our campaigns. So you can see I have some drafts already in here, but I'm going to show you guys how I finish uploading the rest of those. I've already typed out my email campaign. It's in a Word document, makes it super simple to go ahead and start doing this. So I'm going to make up my drafts real quick. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a message. The easiest way to do this is with the drag and drop builder. And the reason that is the easiest is because it's going to make it super simple to do your automations. So like, hey, with the first names and things like that. So I'm going to go to drag and drop email builder, and I'm going to create a new message here. Like I said, I already have all of my emails typed out here in a Word document. I mean, if you don't have Word, you can do Google Drive, and you have Google Docs and those types of things to use here. So it kind of starts whenever you go in to create one of those drag and drop emails. It kind of starts it all for you. You can see you can do a lot here. I'm just doing some basic emails here with this campaign, just text, some links, and to the website that I'm wanting to promote. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to enter my subject line. Like I said, I already have this all written out, and so I had my first email. I already have the draft for that. So here I'm going to take my subject line for my second email. I am doing keyboard shortcuts, so Control C for copy. If you're new to computers, that may be a silly thing, but a lot of people can't remember those shortcuts. So if this is something that's new to you or you're not sure how to do it, that's one thing you can do. So Control C is going to copy whatever you highlighted, and Control V is going to paste it. So here, I'm glad that it already has this first name automation. I'm not going to change that. What I am going to do is I'm going to change my intro. I don't want it to just say hi. I like my emails to come out with hey. So hey Adam, or hey, my name is Becca. So hey Becca. And then I'm going to take out this part here in just a minute. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my Word document where I've already typed it all out. I'm going to leave out this intro because I already have that there. So I'm going to highlight all of this. Make sure I get that last part. And again, Control C to copy it. I'm going to take out what they have here. So I'm going to take that and highlight it, and then I'm going to Control V, and you're going to see that it's going to paste all of that right in there. And so here I have, I can check my links, which I already had those set up. So that was something that I did earlier. But a really simple way to do this, if you wanted to add a link somewhere in here, I'm just going through and making sure all my links are correct and that they're going where I'm wanting them to go. You can always come back in and change these later. But if you needed to add a link and you don't know how to do that, say that I want this part to be a link, you would highlight it, and then this says link. So you can push link, you can push Control K, and it's going to pull up a box like this. And then you're able to just paste in the URL that you want it to go to, and then it's going to highlight it to look like these links here. But I don't need to add any, but that's how you would do that. So here is my second one. Like I said, it's a lot quicker if you already have these all built in yet. But you can also see over here, you can do buttons and all those types of things. And so you can add logos, you can add coupons. I mean, you can do a lot of different things with these drag and drop builders that they have, super user friendly. Again, I don't need anything super fancy for this email campaign. So I'm going to save and exit. That's going to be my second draft for my second email that would go out. Okay, so what did you think? So now I have my two drafts here, and those are done. So I have my first two. I'm going to create a few more, and then I will come back after I have all of those loaded, because you can always rewind this and look again on how to do all of that. I'm going to go back. I'm going to load in the rest of my drafts, and then I will come back and I will do my email campaign and actually set that up. All right, so I have created all of the drafts that I want to go into this email campaign. I have 5 emails total that I want sent out. The first one will be sent out 1 minute after the subscribers come in, which I'll show how to do in a minute. And then the rest will be sent subsequent days. So it'll be 5 days of emails. So my drafts are already completed. It's going to make it super simple to go in here to campaigns. I'm going to click that. It's going to take me over to my campaigns. And I have already started this campaign. To do that, you would create a campaign. You're going to create a blank campaign. Give your campaign a name. You can always change it later. But I'm going to go ahead and cancel this and not create, well, I guess I could create one and then I'll just do a test one. So this is a test. So I'll create this campaign. And it comes up like this, and you can choose unsubscribe. You can choose start a campaign when your tag is applied to your subscribers. So I'm going to do unsubscribe. And that means that the trigger campaign is for new subscribers. So it's whenever they put in their email and they're able to get that immediately. So what I'm going to do here, drag an action to build your campaign. So you're going to build your campaign. This is the canvas basically. And you have actions over here. So I'm going to send a message as my first thing. And I'm not going to create a message because I've already done that. So I'm going to choose a message. And it's showing me all of my drafts. I'm going to go down to this one because this is the first one that I want sent out. I already have it finished. And I'm going to select it. And voila. So double click on that. And it pulls it over here, and it's just telling you it's a message element. Click on the element to edit its content and settings. So what I'm going to have it do is it's going to say wait 1 day before performing the next action. And that's correct. I do want it to wait 1 day because they're going to get this the day they subscribe. So we're going to wait 1 day to perform the next action after the previous action. And this you can set a custom time, but I think most people just do kind of 1 day. So then we're going to do a message, and I'm double clicking these rather than dragging and dropping. It seems to work better. And again, that could just be because my computer's a little bit older. So then I'm going to choose a message, and I know I've already done the first one. So then I'm going to come down here to second, because I did these in order, and they're going from the first created to the last created. So this is how it's going to go in order. I'm going to select it. And then I'm going to do wait again. And then again, I want it to just be 1 day from the previous action. I'm going to send another message. I'm going to go back, choose message. And you're just going to repeat this process until you are finished adding all of those messages that you wanted in. And as you can see, it's kind of easy. It kind of does it for you because it's not going to let you do a previous message draft that you've already put in there. And so this is just a lot of double clicking. We did a lot of our work beforehand when we decided to draft all of our messages. So this is my last and final message here. And again, if that went too fast for you, just go back, rewind, and slow down. But remember, you're going to start, you're starting your campaign. I like to do it on subscribe. You can do it with tags. I think on subscribe is easier. So on subscribe, and then it's going to immediately trigger that first message. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're adding your elements. So the next element you need is you need it to wait for a day. So double click wait, it comes over here, and then you're able to double click send a message and it adds it. And this is the sequence that it's going to go through to finish that. And that is how you create your campaign on AWeber. It's really simple. Again, I do suggest doing your drafts beforehand with those drag and drop items. It just makes it so much faster. And I definitely suggest keeping your emails out into a Word or Google Doc. That way you always have that. But that's how you do an email campaign for little to nothing to start, because like I said, it's nothing for the first 500 subscribers, which is a pretty good amount for a list to start up a business and get your emails going. So I hope this helped everyone, and you can look on for our next action, which will be building up our sales funnel. I personally like to build my email campaign through AWeber, and then I will be showing how to do a sales funnel through what I suggest for that. So come back for that. See you soon.